There's a lot of people in the world who can draw. I am not one of them. Give me a pen, give me a pencil, give me a marker, and I'm happy to make you a stick man. Pictionary is going to now emphasize that lack of skill to everyone around me. Yeah, you thought that was a Dalmatian? Yeah, it's actually a fire truck. The pain, the agony, there's gotta be something better. Pictionary is a game that lots of people play, whether they play the actual published version or whether they're drawing on whiteboards and trying to get people to guess those. Hi, I'm Tom Vasel, and I like playing that style of game to do something and have someone guess what I'm doing. But Pictionary falls flat for me a lot of times because the other person can draw better than me, and so therefore they will have the people guess theirs before me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you are a fantastic artist. But maybe you want something more than just draw a picture and have people guess it. And so I have 10 alternatives to you here for Pictionary. Let's start off with Pix. P-I-X. This is essentially the same thing as Pictionary, but instead of drawing, you're sticking little blocks on it and making almost like old computer graphic pictures. And that can be fun and silly. You don't have to draw, you're just sticking them on there as quickly as you can, and you don't have to draw. Or maybe instead of using those, you want to use cards from Imagine. Now, Imagine's a fantastic little game where you have clear cards with different doodles on them, and you put these cards together to make a picture. You can even make this picture animated, move the cards, put them in different directions, and just come together to make a picture. And so you have to use creativity to put these these clear cards together to make a weird picture for someone else to guess. If you like the idea of getting other people to guess things, which is a big part of Pictionary, there's a game called Concept. Concept has a board in which you will be answering, this is a green object, it's almost like 20 questions in pictorial form. And you're putting cubes around the board and trying to give a pictorial connection between cards to get somebody to guess a concept or a word, and it's a lot of fun. Very similar is Word Slam, which uses words instead of pictures, in which you're putting out a bunch of words, trying to have someone look at those words and say, those words become this clue. And so while not necessarily drawing, you're forming a picture almost in a sense with the words themselves. Then we have really bad art. Now, if you're like me and you can't draw, really bad art will appeal to you because you have about 3 or 4 seconds to draw pictures. Draw something. Everyone draws a picture at the same time of their concept, puts them in the middle, mixes up the pictures, and then everyone's going to try to guess which concept matches which picture. So you might not draw very well, but guess what? In this game, everybody can't draw very well. Duplicate is a game in which one person is giving everyone instructions on how to draw pictures. So you're drawing a picture, listening to what they say, and hopefully you have matched as many things as you are supposed to in the picture. They're going to be giving you, there's certain key elements that they don't even know about. They're looking at a really weird, strange picture and trying to explain it to you, and you're drawing a weird, strange picture. And so, yeah, your picture's going to look weird and crazy at the end, but so is everyone else's too. Pictomania. This is a game where you are drawing and guessing at the same time. So you're drawing your picture, and meanwhile you're looking at all the different clues out there and going, wait a minute, that person is drawing a dinosaur, and then you guess at their clue. So you're guessing and drawing at the same time, which is a little crazy, but it is a lot of fun, and I really think elevates this game above and beyond Pictionary. Then we have A Fake Artist Goes to New York. I almost didn't put this one on the list because it's harder to find, but this is a game where you are all drawing a picture together. You're drawing some lines and everyone's drawing a picture, but one of you has no idea what the picture is supposed to look like. And you're trying to figure out which one of you doesn't know what the picture is without the person who's helping draw it figuring out what the picture is. So you might say, Billy, you're the fake artist. He's like, you're right, but this is a sailboat. I can tell by what you guys were drawing. Really fun, entertaining game. Then we have Doodle Quest. Now in this game, you're drawing on a transparency. There's also, there's Doodle Quest, and there's other doodle games along this line. But in this, you have transparency, and you're drawing on a transparency, looking at a picture, trying to draw like between 2 lines, or to connect dots, or to color in a target. And when you're done, each person puts their transparency on top of the picture to see who has succeeded in their quest. Really silly, but a lot of fun. And then finally, the best game, the number one game to replace Pictionary, is a game called Telestrations. In Telestrations, each person is going to have a concept or a word at the beginning, and they're going to flip a page in a book and draw a picture of that concept or word. They then pass this book to the next person who sees only that picture. They write down, what is this picture? The next person looks at what that person wrote and draws a picture of it. So it's like Whisper Down the Alley, which many people have played as a kid, but as you draw pictures. And as the picture changes and morphs, this game, you don't even care who wins it. It's just about watching the silliness of how a pig changed to a cowboy roping the moon. Really funny and entertaining. Just bust out, gut-wrenching laughter happens when you play this game. Highly recommend it. Those are 10 games, folks, that I think are really good alternatives to Pictionary. If you got any ideas, let us know in the comments. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel. You've been watching Games Better Than Pictionary on the Dice Tower.